Right, let me ask you a question. Are you sitting there wondering where all the good clients are hiding? You're scrolling through job boards, watching everyone else land projects whilst you're stuck wondering if you'll ever get your first proper client. I've been coaching freelancers for over 20 years, and I can tell you that some of the most successful people I know started with nothing more than a willingness to help others and a bit of strategic thinking. You don't need a fancy website, a massive portfolio, or a marketing budget to get started. The biggest shift you need to make right now is this. Stop thinking about leads as people who owe you something. Start thinking about them as people you can genuinely help. Before we crack on, let's get one thing straight. A lead isn't some mythical creature that only appears to established freelancers. A lead is simply someone with a problem that you can help solve. That's it. It could be your cousin's friend who's launching a candle shop and needs help with social media. It might be your neighbor who wants a booking system for her dog grooming business. These are real people with real problems. And your job is to be helpful, visible, and approachable enough so that you're the one they message when they need something. Here's what most freelancers get wrong. They think posting "I'm available for hire" on social media counts as lead generation. It doesn't. That's just shouting into the void. Instead, you need to follow what Alex Hormozy calls the give, then ask approach. Keep giving until the person asks for your help. I've seen this work time and time again. One of my students spent 2 hours a day scrolling through Reddit and online forums, finding questions in her niche and providing detailed, helpful answers. She wasn't selling anything, she was just being useful. Within 3 months, she had her first 3 paying clients, all from people who'd seen her helpful responses and reached out directly. The key is to be the person who's happy to do the legwork that others aren't prepared to do. Let me give you some specific places to start looking for leads, none of which cost a penny. Online communities. Reddit is a goldmine if you know how to use it properly. Find subreddits related to your niche and start answering questions. Don't pitch your services, just be helpful. The same applies to Quora, Facebook groups, Discord servers, and platforms like School. The rule for all of these platforms is simple. Be useful first, build relationships second, and business opportunities will naturally follow. Your personal network. This one gets overlooked constantly, but your personal network is often your best source of early leads. Instead of saying, "I'm now freelancing," try something like, "I'm now offering quick turnaround logo design for small businesses. Let me know if anyone in your network needs help." Here's the thing about people. They generally want to help if they can. Put your ego to one side, contact people you know, and reach out with clear questions that aren't too heavy on the sales pitch. I remember when I started my first agency in Cardiff back in 2004, my business partner and I were everywhere, every single business networking event we could beg, borrow, or steal our way into. Other agency owners would come over to us and say, "You guys again, really?" That tenacity, that willingness to put ourselves out there is what got us known and what got us our first projects. Sometimes the best leads are hiding in plain sight. Is there a local business with an outdated website? A shop that doesn't take online bookings? The key is to train yourself to spot problems that you can solve, even if the business owner hasn't recognized the problem yet. Most freelancers panic when it comes to actually talking to potential leads. Here are some quick tips. Start with questions. Don't go in with the big sales pitch. Instead, ask them what they're struggling with right now. Let them talk about their business. Most business owners love doing this because their business is like their baby. Diagnose, don't pitch. When they explain their problem, respond with something like, "Sounds like you need a quicker way to manage bookings. I'll have a look into this for you and I might be able to help." This is much better than saying, "I have the perfect solution for you," which comes across as overconfident. Be brutally honest. Here's some reverse psychology that works brilliantly. "I honestly don't know if I'm going to be the best solution for you. Tell you what, I'll look into it. If I'm really confident that I can deliver this within your expectations, I'll come back to you with a solution. If I can't find a solution, no charge." You're putting it all on the client to basically give you permission to look into something for them completely for free with no obligation to sign up. But guess what? If you find a solution, why would they go elsewhere? This give first approach works brilliantly if you have time to build relationships and can wait for leads to develop naturally. But what if you need cash in the door today? That's a different approach entirely. That's outreach, cold calling, and more direct sales tactics. But if you're prepared to help people without asking for anything in return for long enough, you will almost certainly get good quality leads from that approach. The leads you get this way tend to be higher quality too because they already know, like, and trust you before they even get in touch. Don't expect overnight results. Lead generation is a numbers game, and it takes time to build momentum. So start with one approach, maybe joining a couple of relevant Facebook groups or spending 30 minutes a day answering questions on Reddit. Be consistent for at least a month before you judge whether it's working. Most importantly, focus on being genuinely useful rather than trying to sell something. Your first freelance client is out there right now, probably posting a question in an online community or mentioning a problem to a friend. Your job is to be visible, helpful, and ready when that moment comes. Remember, a lead is just someone with a problem you can solve. So the more problems you solve for free, the more people will think of you when they have a problem they're willing to pay to have solved. Right, that's enough from me. If you want more practical tips like this, grab your free membership at pixelhaze.academy. You'll get access to our free community where you can speak with our team directly and connect with other freelancers on the same journey. Good luck with your lead generation, and remember, you've got this. And I'll catch you next time.